Yo, what's up, traders? All right, today we are ending green, $273, about 7% on the account. Um, this is really what I wanted to start the week, obviously green, but I wanted a nice buffer for the week. Um, in case if I go red one day, I'm not back into drawdown. So Thursday, obviously, I had a red day, about $200. Made that back Friday, and now I'm at all-time highs on the account. Broke the $4,000 mark, so sitting around $4,100. Today the trade I took was on BATL. It was our leading gapper this morning in pre-market. It made a nice run here. Um, About when I sat down to trade, it was breaking out here, and I was watching it, but it was from Friday, so it was a runner. News came out, I think, Friday after the market closed, and it just kind of pushed. I didn't know how much upside potential it had, though. So I was a little cautious. I didn't want to take my first trade or my only trade that early in the day. So I wanted to see could, um, if it could prove that it was strong. Obviously, being up 300% was proof, but like I said, I didn't know how much upside potential it had. But anyways, it started running here from like 5 to 670 or so. I missed that whole move. I was like, whatever, something else is gonna pop up today. But I was watching this pullback. As I said before, I like low volume pullbacks to the 20 EMA. If it pulls back to the 20 EMA on the 1 minute chart slowly, usually gives time for the 9 EMA to catch up on the 5 minute chart. And that's kind of what I'm looking for on a 5 minute setup. So I was willing to trade this, especially since the volume was drying up as it was pulling back to the 20 EMA, as you can see here. So when it pulled back, I saw a bounce here. Let's zoom in on the 15-second chart just so you can see the price action a little clearer. So it tapped it, it bounced pretty quickly. I didn't get in here because we were still like below the descending resistance, and I just wanted to make sure that this thing was going to leg up. So when it broke here, I got in at like pretty much right here, expecting it to just kind of go back to high day and through it. But as soon as I got in kind of high at 623 right here in this candle. I wish I got in a bit lower, closer to 6, but it is what it is. I got in. As soon as I got in, it does this massive dip, and I was down maybe like 3%. And I was like, all right, let's chill out. Let's just see if it recovers. We're in a hot market. If it's a cold market, I just got to bail out. But let's just see if it can stabilize and recover, so I had to hold through like this crap, which was not fun at all because I was pretty much red on the trade throughout this whole consolidation. It did pop above my entry like briefly, then it just dipped back down. So I was ready for a red day. I was thinking, all right, if this breaks down back down under 6, I need to stop out. I can't hold and hope any longer. So it stabilized. Luckily, it recovered and it pretty much broke high day at 670, popped up to 680, and then rejected. I didn't think it was going to go much higher, especially with like it seemed like the sellers were loading up. And this is honestly looks like just a liquidity sweep. So anyway, I bought it at 623. I started selling at 676, 665, and 676. That was most of my position. I held some for a runner just in case if I wanted to hold and push through 7. Obviously didn't, so I stopped out the rest at 638, just above my entry, like as it was just obviously um, rejecting. So that was my trade on the day. I just took that one with full buying power. Honestly, it was okay, just a little weird with this rejection candle. I don't mind something breaking, like descending resistance and retesting it, but not with this much. It's like 30 cents of 40 cents of play. That was not what I was expecting, especially since this candle was forming. Like it looked like we were gonna get a nice bottom and tail, and then bullish. So when I bought on like this candle, and what I saw was a bottom tail form, and then like the candle switched from red to green, and the body was starting to form. I'm like, oh, this looks like a nice bullish candle, and then it did that weird rejection and kind of ruined it, made it a doji, and yeah. Anyway, that was my trade. I'm happy with the outcome, but the trade itself was a little dicey. So, I got a nice little green streak here. Obviously that Thursday where I got wicked out and got stopped out, and then the stock went without me. And, that sucked. But since the market heated back up, I believe it was like this week, I've been pretty much green every day except for that one day. So, very nice green streak going on. I feel like I'm capitalizing well with the hotter market. Obviously, I'm just in a cash account, so I can't take more than 1 or 2 trades a day. But honestly, I'm okay with that. As long as I get my 5 to 10% a day, I'm seem to be doing well. I'm up to 27% on the month now. If I can get another couple good green days this week and avoid a bigger red day, I think I can add around 35% on the month, which is good. If I can hit 40% my goal, even better. Keeps me on track to doing $250,000 by the end of the year. And you're probably thinking, how the hell is he going to make $250,000 by the end of the year if he's only at $4,000? That seems unrealistic. But if you look at my video I posted, Why You Suck at Trading, under capitalized and over expecting, I show the math um, right in there that you can bring a $2,000 account to about $250,000 if you can make 10% a week every week. So that's my goal. Um, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll have a red month somewhere if the market slows down. But right now with the market hot, we're moving pretty good. Not exactly at the goal, but close enough to it. So yeah, with that said, I'm just gonna continue going through this week. Hopefully it stays hot. Today wasn't anything crazy, but we hit those big gappers, so there's still momentum, there's still follow through. Tomorrow, I'm hoping I can sit a little bit longer and take a trade with a news catalyst, but we'll see what the gappers look like tomorrow morning. If you guys have any questions or anything, please leave any feedback, questions in the comments. I'd love to communicate with you guys more if anyone's watching this out there. If you want me to go over strategy or anything, just leave a comment and I'll go through it in my next video, or I'll probably make another Why You Suck at Trading video this week. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Take care.